Bonjour les étudiants, je m'appelle Omar Valdez Rocha, je suis professeur de français. Welcome to French 1411, beginning French 1. This is the first of 4 courses in which we prepare you to speak French fluently out in the world. Welcome to the class and thank you for your interest in the course. This is an online course and it is very important that there is a lot of communication, even more so than a face-to-face course. So I encourage you to please email me if you have any questions or concerns. My email is my preferred method of communication. My email is orvaldezrocha@dcct.edu, and you will find it on our eCampus course shell. In this video, I want to show you the syllabus. I want to show you our day-to-day calendar, and I also wanted to talk to you about Kia, which is the website where you will be doing over half of your daily workload. So let's start with the syllabus. Again, my name is Omar Valdez Rocha, and I will, on the syllabus that you'll get on Monday, tomorrow, for me, you will see my name, you will see my email, and if you need to talk to me, if you need an appointment, I can do so via Skype because I am not at El Centro College this semester. I'm only teaching online, so this would be the only other method in which we could talk, in which we can have a meeting. So if an email just doesn't do it for the issue that you might be having, make sure that you email me and we can set up an appointment via Skype. Again, this is the first semester of academic transfer French, and it's one of 4 courses that we offer here at El Centro College or at Dallas County to prepare you for communication in the French language. The course materials for the class, we use a textbook called Horizons, the 6th edition. You can get it at the bookstore at El Centro College. It needs to be shrink wrapped and it has a book code inside. Make sure that before you purchase it that book code is inside, because you need that book code to access the Kia website in which you will be doing most of your homework. So you have 2 choices. You can either buy it at the El Centro College bookstore, or you can get it through Kia. When you sign up and when you give them our unique code for our class, you're able to see the options of what you need to purchase. So without any sort of confusion as to what you need, the actual website will, Kia will guide you through that process of purchasing. Well, they also have a 3-week, I think it's a 2-week or 3-week trial. So you have some time. If you cannot purchase it at the moment, you can use that 3-week or 2-week trial while you get your materials, your own materials. So let's say you go to the end of the trial, the website won't allow you to access it anymore until you purchase access to it. So the textbook is called Horizons, and it comes with the Kia. Once I'll show you the instructions on how to access Kia. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, besides the materials that we'll be using, is your grade calculation. For the Department of Modern Languages, we use a point system of 3,000 points. As you can see, your assignments are divided into Kia and eCampus. In eCampus, you'll be turning in 2 compositions in French. You will be working on discussion boards in English, and you will be completing a reflective paper that deals with cultural awareness and technology and languages. You will need to create a paper, you need to also create a PowerPoint, and you need to peer review other classmates of yours. and all of these points add up to 3,000. So at the end of the semester, when you look at the total column and you cross-reference that amount to these brackets here at the bottom. So if you get between 2,700 and 3,000 points, that means you'll be getting an A in the class. So make sure you do that once the class is over. And there's more very helpful information here regarding the course expectations. Like I told you before, the class, there needs to be more discipline and more communication than a regular face-to-face class. I do not accept any late homework, so make sure that you are even working a day or two ahead. This class is only 2 months, right? It begins on Monday and it ends sometime in October. So this class is accelerated, and we have a lot of deadlines, and you just need to be on top of it. I try and send you notifications when things are due, especially major projects. But at the end of the day, ultimately, you are responsible to make sure that those items are submitted on time. Okay, so that's the syllabus. Okay, just the grade, way of contacting me, and the materials. I'll show you more about how to access, how to get your materials in a minute. So this is our course day-to-day calendar. And you get this by clicking on syllabus and day-to-day calendar on eCampus. So I have divided this into 8 weeks, which is the 8 weeks that we will be working together. And I put the week from the 26th to the 1st, but if you see, there are dates for individual assignments. So you have something due almost every day, with the exception of Sundays, and there's even a Sunday somewhere. So I remember when I completed this, there was we just needed to get one Sunday where you needed to complete an assignment. So make sure that you're always looking at Kia and the calendar that you'll see at Kia, that you have this printed or that you have this easily available, so that you can look at these dates and make sure that you know exactly what's due when. But I can tell you right now, you have something due almost 95% every day. So make sure you go to Kia and you go to eCampus every day, because something is due. We will be working on 5 chapters together on French 1441, and each chapter is made up of 4 competences. So compétence 1, compétence 2, compétence 3, et compétence 4. After those 4, so those are 4 days that you'll be doing textbook activities. Let me show you on the syllabus. Okay, so if you look at the assignments, textbook activities is what you do every day. Right? Those are the assignments that you would have done in the classroom. At the end of 4 competences of 4 days of work, you will complete a workbook batch of exercises. Those are a total of 20 exercises that test your knowledge on the chapter as a whole. You will have 2 speaking tests that you will be doing on Kia. Everything is happening on Kia: the workbook, the textbook, the speaking tests, as well as the chapter exams. The chapter exams are happening on Kia. We have 5 total. 3 of them are worth 200 points. Well, actually, all of them are worth 200 points. The midterm is chapter 2 and the final is chapter 4, but they're all worth the same amount of points. That's on Kia. And on eCampus, then you have what I just discussed before. So when you see here competence 1 and the date, these are your textbook activities that you'll be completing. Competence 2, that's your textbook activities that you'll be completing, the 3 and the 4. Then if you see ESAM, that's your workbook. that's the day that you'll be completing 20 plus exercises that are testing you on a full chapter. The yellow, those are your exams. So I believe that when you have an exam, that's the only assignment that you have. So that's good. And the same goes for the workbook. You have that one day to do that and only that. And if you see the green, those are your discussion boards. So you have a critical thinking forum, a discussion question, and these are assignments in general that you'll be submitting on eCampus, the green and the pink. The composition on eCampus, the second composition in the last week. So make sure that you are looking at this very frequently and that every day you have something to do, except for a few Sundays here and there. So make sure that you keep this easily accessible. And I wanted to show you, I have requested, we already have sort of a shell prepared for our class. And so you have announcements. Announcements is where I send everything to you all. If you don't get an email for any reason, go to eCampus and go to announcements, and you will find every email I ever sent listed there. So tomorrow, what you need to do is you need to sign up for Kia, you need to look at the syllabus, and you need to watch this video as well as other videos that help you how to access Kia, how to navigate eCampus, and how to actually access the assignments on eCampus. So the way that you need to, I'll send you an announcement very shortly in the morning, Monday morning, so that you know the course code for the class, and I will also send you the instructions on how to access Kia. And before I let you go, this is the Kia. Well, for you it looks different, but for you it'll look something like this, where you have the assignment calendar, and you will see you need to change, instead of chapter, you need to change by date. And once I set up all of your work, you will be able to see by date everything that is due on Kia. And here you can access your textbook as well. And that's it. I'll be emailing you, and please be sure to email me if you have any questions or concerns. But you have to be very proactive in the way that you approach the class, by checking on that calendar, make sure that everything is submitted on time. And I'll be sending you all the documents with the course code so that you can access Kia. We'll send you the link, and we'll be ready to go. So what you need to do tomorrow is check on all those videos, check on the syllabus, just look at the calendar, and sign up for the Kia website. Okay? Well, welcome to the class. Au revoir.